So you talk about somebody gang stalking you. Oh my God, I got so many stories to tell. Like for years, on top of years, on top of years, I have literally went through this same thing. And just when I think I'm about to come out of this whole whatever this karmic whatever cycle may be, it seemed like boom, they want to pull you right back in. But here's the thing. Let me tell you, this is what God is doing. God done caught on. Let me tell you. And all these years of me going through this with these same two people, like, oh my God. Like, okay, so me going through this thing with these same two people, and it's been, oh my God, it's been 20 years. 20 years. It's been 20 years. It's been since 2003. Okay? No, since 2000. Like 2002. 2001, 2002. It's been the same thing over and over for the last 20 years. And I'm just like, well, how do I keep getting sucked back into this? But like I said, this is God's doing. He's too strategic. So this is God's doing. But this time around, when this karmic cycle happened, which I am not nowhere near a part of, I've never been a part of it. I've never stalked anybody. I've never gang stalked anybody. I've never started a rumor about somebody. I've never set up and made up a lie about somebody. I've never done any of these things. Never. In life, never. Like, for what? For what? I don't make time for that. I don't do that. Why? Why? I've never done it. Okay? I've always tried to just mind my own business. Because I didn't want to be in everybody else's business. For what? I just didn't. I don't. But for whatever reason, everybody always want to have me involved in they stuff. And it's like, why me? Why I got to be involved in your mess? Why? I'm not interested. I'm literally not interested. So anyway, yeah, this, like I said, this karmic cycle. Now, first of all, I had no idea it was names for these things that's going on. I had no idea there were names. And I'm like, dude, I go to work. And when I was in school, I go to school, I go home. That was the routine. Deal with the kids. That's the routine. I don't have any other interests. Like, as far as when I was younger, I would go out with family members, and then going to the clubs and shit got old. It just didn't. I didn't feel comfortable with it anymore. Like, it just didn't match me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I didn't need to go to no club. I felt like I didn't need to do none of that. And that was that. But like, just while doing all of this, like, I'm growing up. I'm growing into the truth. I'm going into more of what this earth is about. Like, and then these are gradual. Like, these are like, you find out one thing, and then you know, you meditate and get to know that, and then boom, something else hits you, and then you meditate and get to know that, and then boom, something else hits you, and it's like, oh, okay, and then you know, you developing a lot. And what I realized is these things happened over the last 20 years. Like, we were literally developing, and I realized I developed some abilities to, you know, see stuff, you know, without like being there, you know what I mean, like being in that place, you know what I mean, like I've developed a lot of abilities. I didn't realize that this is what this was. I mean, who believed in that stuff when, you know, all your life you were told that no, that's wrong, that's not what you're supposed to be listening to, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, witchcraft, that people calling witchcraft and witches and wizards and things like that. But people are saying this stuff, and I'm just like, well, how? Because when you read the Bible, it was a lot of not witchcraft. I ain't gonna call it witchcraft. I'm gonna just call it there was a lot of, I mean, you would call it magic now. They would call it magic now, but there was a lot of different things done. A lot of different ways or manipulations. I mean, it was a lot of, you know, rituals and, you know, conjurings and things like that. But those are all bad things. Like, I mean, what is praying? When you pray, you're like, Lord, please, you know, Lord, guide and protect me, and, you know, and things like that. Is that not some kind of something you send into God that you know, you want protection? You want, that's something, isn't it? It's some kind of, but it's not witchcraft. It's not witchcraft. It's prayer. They call it prayer. And, you know, like I said, with all of these different abilities, I started to realize that, yeah, everybody, a lot of us will have some of these abilities. And, you know, especially if you read the Bible and they talk about 144,000, like, you looking for these, like, almost superhero type people to come out. You looking for it, right? So, yeah, we got these abilities, but I didn't view it as a dark, you know, thing. I viewed it as something light. You know, I viewed it as something, you know, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I ain't out here putting magic spells on people, doing love spells and doing love potions and putting blood in people's food or drinking anybody's blood. Like, I ain't doing none of that. I'm not finna do none of that. That's disgusting. It's disgusting. Just like eating meat. Eating cow. You know, it's disgusting. You got people out here that literally do the most disgustingest thing, be literally at the moon, drawing shit in the ground, drawing pentagrams and all this type of shit. That's wicked. That ain't how you use abilities. That's not how you use something God gave his people down here. That's not how you do that. That's not that. But either way I go, I digress. I'm not doing no stuff like this. I'm not out here to hurt and harm people. Like I said, I go to work. If I'm going to school, I go to school and I go home. I mean, you know, I go to the grocery store, of course, you know, gotta go buy food for the house, or, you know, but either way, back to what I was saying, when I was, you know, like I said, I would go to work, Got home, I felt like my life was just falling completely the fuck apart. And for no reason. I'm like, Lord, I'm not doing anything. I go to work. I'm trying to pay up my bills. For whatever reason, my finances just kept pulling back from me. I'm like, what is going on? I have never experienced the shit that I experienced before in my life. Now, mind you, growing up, okay, things were not always great, but okay. When you get older and you realize that there are things that you want out of life, you put on your motherfucking shoes and you catch the bus or whatever it is you got to do to get to where you're trying to go to. That's what you do. When you realize yourself that you want something, okay? And yeah, people will be mad and, okay, be mad. Be mad to go get it yourself. Like, be mad to go do it yourself. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but for me, I got to go do it myself. So if you want somebody to look up to, I'm going to tell you, go do it yourself. It's simple, easy, anyway. I allowed time and time again, I allow people to come around me and just, disturb my peace, disturb my... Anyway, I'm sorry. I got so much stuff I just want to talk about. So many things that I want to say. It's kind of like just all over the place. But what it is, and listen, I am being led to literally get on this dang on camera, get used to being on YouTube, get used to saying, hey, this is what it is. This is what happened. And this is what you need to know. This is what needs to be said, whether people want to hear it or not. And I personally don't care if you do. I'm just telling you, this is where I'm at with this whole thing. I feel like I've been just too in the cut. Don't want to say nothing to nobody. Because for what? For what? Why am I saying anything? For what? Because, I mean, this is what I feel like. If you want me to say something to you about anything, it's probably because you're trying to set me up. Right? Yeah. Because that's how I'm gonna look at it. Like, you trying to set me up about something, and you ain't got to set me up. You don't have to set me up. I'm not running from nobody. I'm right here. I've been right here. And I'm still here. It seemed like, coming to find out, the devil and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers just wanted me dead. Just wanted me to die. Like I don't matter. When all the motherfuckers that wanted me to die, all the real devils that wanted me to die, y'all the motherfucking ones that's gonna die. Y'all the motherfucking ones that's, you dead already. You walking dead. You walking dead. People have spread so many rumors about me. Talking about something, oh, she on drugs. Oh, she on crack. Oh, what is that? Oh, she on crack? No. Oh, no. She popping pills. Bitch, when? Where? How? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, if I have my kid's father, somebody, whatever, come from out of town, and like he's like, oh yeah, I might, you know, break off a little X pill and, you know, swallow that just for, it never got it never did nothing to me, but it wasn't every day. It wasn't a fucking habit. This was once, maybe not even once a year. Let me tell you, I've took one whole ecstasy pill throughout my whole lifetime. One whole one, and that was 2 halves. So, bitch, I ain't on no drugs. I ain't never did no drugs. Only thing you ever catch me in my mouth is probably some marijuana. Maybe. But that's it. That's all. Like, I don't know what else or how else I can prove to y'all that these are the things I do not do. And I can give a fuck less about who got something to say about it. I don't care. I am in my energy. This is my essence. I am the essence of this. This is me. I am the essence of this. And some more. I've been extremely quiet and nice and not interested. But believe me, I hear. Like, I can hear. But I need my quiet so I don't respond. Okay? I can see them messing up my face because they don't want me to tell the truth. I can see what they're doing. I see it all. But that's not me. I know my own darn face. It's just crazy how this happens. How distorted things can be. How people can't wake up to the truth. It's crazy. You don't want nothing but the best for everybody, but everybody don't want the best for themselves. What else? I mean, what can we do? What can you do about that? Everybody went on off onto their own way, did their own thing. Okay. Like, all I know is I'm done. Okay? I'm done. I'm still here. I'm right here. I ain't went nowhere. You could distort. You could distort. You could try to ruin. You could keep making up lies. You could say what you want to say. You could do whatever it is that you feel is necessary that's gonna help you sleep at nighttime on your cot or your couch. However this may resonate with you, feel free to take some of this and build something with it. Get an idea or a clue. Otherwise, please stop. Thank you. Stop. Just stop it.